I'm Captain Tim. Captain Tim. I've got a pirate flag, and I'm Captain Tim. Arr. Oh, I'm First Matey Zachariah. How are you? Hi, Captain Tim. Hi, Zachariah. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. So, Zachariah, did you do everything I asked you to do? Yes, I did. Thank you for thinking me of giving me all the tasks, and I got them all done. Oh, that's great. Sorry. So, the other day I was having a conversation over lunch with a new friend. This happened just a few hours after I read the chapter on conversations. She and I were talking about our childhood experiences with our parents. My friend shared these crazy stories of her mother, who was from Europe and didn't see the need for her daughter to attend school if there was nothing important going on that day. I listened intently, interjecting every once in a while with exclamations of wow or bursts of laughter. I was quite amused at her story. We spent several hours together making each other laugh and left feeling really positive about the experience. When I got back to my office and sat down to prepare this lecture, I started reflecting on the cooperation principle. Now, the principle states that conversations are best received when the actual words shared are in line with the goal of the conversation. The conversation principle is actually made up of four, count them, four maxims. The first maxim is that those involved in a conversation shouldn't say anything they know to be false. This is called the Pinocchio maxim. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's called the quality maxim. I think we can all agree that when conversing, honesty is the best policy, right? The second maxim states that we should give as much feedback and information as needed to keep a conversation going. This means there should be a balance between conversational partners. One person shouldn't dominate. One person shouldn't just remain silent. We call this the quantity maxim. It's not just about quality. It's about quantity, too. Get it? Quantity, quality. Never mind. The next maxim is all about staying on topic. Now, we don't want to go off on tangents because that would be... You know, I just remember this really funny story about this time when I was a little kid and I was walking through the woods and... Oh, I'm sorry. I got off track there. I just violated the relevancy maxim. Yeah, gotta stay on topic or else, you know, people get sad. Sad sucks. Finally, we need to make sure our conversations are totally understandable and organized so that people can follow along with us. Yeah, we don't have to be really formal when we converse, but we do need to be understood. This is called the manner maxim. So, mind your manners. Get it? You're a tough crowd. Okay, so that's it. The four maxims to review are the quality maxim, being truthful, the quantity maxim, talking just the right amount, the relevancy maxim, staying on topic, and the manner maxim, being organized in your thoughts. During that lunch with my friend, we were careful to be truthful with one another. We took turns sharing lengthy stories. We tried to not get off on tangents, but, well, I can do that sometimes. But ultimately, we stayed organized. Thus, we fulfilled the cooperation principle. Yeah. Okay, so I got to get back to Captain Tim and his first mate, Zachariah. Have a great day.